Are Aston Villa an underrated team? Or are we just a team that hasn't got the recognition we probably deserve yet? In the sense of, you know, people know probably what we're capable of, and they're starting to see that. But are we like are we being underlooked? Or I know obviously a lot of the media and Sky are bigging this up at the minute, and you know, we're fourth in the league. Simple as that. We're fourth in the league. Nothing more needs to be said. One of definitely. I've honestly, I mean, City haven't been magnificent this season. Yes, they are, what, second or third in the table, but they haven't been at their best, I would say. I've seen them better. Arsenal have been up and down. Liverpool, they've been good, but they've had their moments as well. And I'd say Villa have probably been the best team in the league. And that's not me just being biased. I'd say we have so far, up until this weekend when we lose to Bournemouth, I'd say we've been the best team in the league. Undoubtedly. Certainly the most improved. Yes, we got Conference League last season. Yes, we came 7th, and yes, we had a really good end to 2023. Last season, 2022-23. But we've massively improved off that. Like, last season, I will be honest, we were quite lucky to get Conference League in the end. I think a lot of our performances were 45 minutes of good football, and that was enough, because we were just a well-drilled team. We got the points. I will be fair, we did have about 200 injuries, so it was to be expected. This season, we've looked organised. We've looked ready for every game, apart from Nottingham Forest. I think Newcastle, you have to write that off. In my opinion, you've got to write Newcastle off. Right? That everything that could go wrong in that game did. I think a lot went against us, and I think, you know, I don't think fame and fortune was on our side that day, and I think we made mistakes and we learned from them. Liverpool, again, it probably wasn't our day. We probably didn't deserve to lose 3-0, but it was just the way the game went. Legia Warsaw, it was our first game in the Conference League. Well, back in the Conference League, first time we played in Europe. We were away, it was quite difficult, it was a great atmosphere. We were poor that day, we lost that game, that's how it goes. And Everton is probably the one that I'm quite judgmental of. I don't think any manager should be losing to Everton, especially in the Carabao Cup. Especially a cup winning manager like Emery, he will want to rectify that in the FA Cup this year. So that was a bit disappointing, and I think we were quite sloppy for a good 50 minutes in that game, and then we started to up our game. And then we've had some really good results since. Other than Nottingham Forest, we've been unbelievable. Our away form is, shall we say, a work in progress. Obviously we got the win against Tottenham the other day. Yes, they had about 20 injuries, but you know, we haven't got a fully fit squad either, and you know that they were playing very, very well in the first half, so we did well to sort of come back. I think, you know, apart from the games I've mentioned there, I think we've had a really good start to the season. Well, a very good start. The things I'm a bit concerned about is the fact that we seem to have Olsen in goal, in the sense of we can't keep a clean sheet no matter who's in goal. Olsen, like the Everton game, he was in goal. I would expect us to concede. It's the fact we've kept 2 clean sheets this season, and we've been very good. I think defensively we are very good. I'm just a bit bemused by the fact of how many goals we concede, because it seems to be we can cope with teams for about 90 minutes of, so 89 minutes of the game we can cope with the team, but that 1 minute and that one chance they get, they just seem to take it, and it's a bit frustrating that we just can't keep a clean sheet at the minute. That has frustrated me. I'm gonna be quite honest. I think we do need to keep a clean sheet in the upcoming games, because otherwise I can only see it turning quite ugly in terms of, you know, goal difference ain't going to be great, and eventually, like Nottingham Forest, we're just going to get caught out. Away form needs to improve a bit. In away form, it's okay. Obviously, like I said, we got the win against Tottenham on Sunday. But you know, there's still a lot to work on, and I am really excited to see what comes of the second half of the season. We've still got a long way to go, and if we want to keep this Champions League thing alive, we've got to keep going, keep fighting. Just go for the points, even if it's just a point. Just get it. I don't want to be losing too many games this season. I think we are going to lose a few in the upcoming weeks, but to be honest, I think we are being underlooked a little bit, and I think we are miles better than what Newcastle were last season. They're not, you know, I mean, it's not like we have oil money to go splash around. Like, I'm sorry, we are better than Newcastle were last season so far, and eventually, you know, our luck will run out. You know, we will eventually have things that a lot of things that will go against us eventually. For the time being, we've just got to enjoy it. We have been very underlooked, because I think Newcastle, the only reason they're good is because they've got oil money. That's the only reason they survived relegation at one point. So, considering we've got half the resources they have, you know, we're doing pretty good, and we're competing with teams, like we're going toe to toe with teams. I think in every game via 1 or 2, you know, we have been competitive. You know, we fought to the last minute, and it's only just been down to, you know, lackluster performances that we've lost. So I think we've got a chance of Champions League, and you know, just that word is making me like drool. Just the thought of Champions League football next season is pretty crazy. Still a long way to go, so I'm not gonna get too excited yet. We've got work to do before there's, you know, we can get too excited. But this is an interesting one, and I wanna know, you know, what everybody else would think on this, because we're in a very difficult situation. So it looks like if today we qualify, we will qualify from the Conference League group. If we get a point, it will secure qualification. Do we now go all out and try win the Conference League, or do we focus on getting some sort of European football next season, whether that be Champions League, Europa League, or, you know, Conference League again? You know, or you know, do we go for that glory? Do we get that trophy? Because of course, if you win the Conference League, you go to Europa League anyway. You get automatic qualification. So, what's more important? For me, bring that trophy home. Bring that trophy home to Villa Park. I'm sick of the no trophy jokes. I don't think Newcastle and West Ham fans can actually talk, to be honest. West Ham didn't win a trophy for 60 years, and now they're giving it the big one because they, you know, oh, we won a Conference League for the first time after 60 years. Well done, West Ham. Congratulations, really proud of you. Oh, Newcastle, oh, we haven't won a trophy in such a long time. Oh, but we're still a bigger club than you. Yeah, let's show these clubs that they're not. Because we all know, historically, They are not bigger clubs, and right now they are not bigger clubs. Let's go sure I'm wrong. Doesn't matter if it's Conference League, FA Cup, whatever. Bring some silverware back to Villa. It's been too long. It's been too long. And as much as I love saying, oh yeah, we did win the championship, and you know the story was incredible. Well, we didn't win the championship, we won the playoffs. But you know the story behind the whole playoffs, and you know going from like mid-table to getting that promotion was pretty special, and you know that made the trophy more special. But it, you know, unfortunately, it's not really a major trophy. So it'd be nice to win a trophy. So, I mean, I'd love Champions League. I can't really decide between the two, so, you know, you've got to help me out on that one.